Okay, let's move on to the X games. This is where life significantly improves, and then it dips down quite a lot. Now, unlike the numbered Mega Man games, we are actually going to use D. It's going to be a little bit all over the place, but we're going to use every single tier this time. And what better way to kick things off than the best one in the series? I can't believe the first game. Nobody's going to disagree. Honestly, nobody's going to. Who's going to disagree with me? Nobody disagrees. Everybody knows that this is the game of all time. I mean, this is not only the best Mega Man game, this is the best Super Nintendo game of all time. There's nothing bad I can say about X1. I can't, there's nothing. What is there to say? There's nothing negative about the game. It is literally a perfect game. Say a bad thing about Mega Man X. Go. The only nitpick I can say is you have to go to Chill Penguin first to get the dash. Okay. Zero and his goofy looking in X1. The game has a mechanic where if you beat a stage and you go to, it'll affect the other stages. So effectively you always go to Chill Penguin for the boots. So you never see like the changes. I think, does Chill Penguin stage change? Because I always go to, I think Chill Penguin is always the first one you go to. No, but like, to be serious though, like Mega Man X is a perfect game. I personally don't have anything negative to say. So we'll move on. I'm gonna rank X3 and X2 at the same time because they're kind of, I feel like they're kind of interchangeable, kind of. X3 was harder. Yeah, but I liked X3. Both of these games are like, they're good. I don't think they're A. It's in B, but X2 is worse for me because the bosses were bad. Wheelgator, Ostrich, you're like kind of waiting for them a little bit. They become invulnerable and they leave the screen and you're like waiting. I don't like that. Bosses you have to wait to do damage to. Yeah, that's X2 for me. Yeah. X3 was just like kind of middle of the road. Not a bad game. Yeah, I think X3 is a little bit better. I think the bosses were better. I had a better experience with X3. People say X3 is hard, but it's like, I think it's fair. The reason I put it in B is because I feel like there are better games there, you know? X3 over X2 for me. And then we go X4. Mega Man X4. To say Mega Man X4 goes here is to say that is as perfect as X. And I think that is false. Like, is X in its own tier? Or is X4 there just to keep it company? Okay, I do have an issue with X4. X4 is a phenomenal game. I will give it that. My only issue with X4 is the powers. The powers suck. Okay, you know what? I think I'm gonna keep it there. I'm gonna keep it there. Because the game's good. Another thing that really gives more points on X4 for me is the music. I think the music is probably peak here. Even though it's in the same tier as X, I can't put it in A. Because something else is going to go there. There's definitely a game that I think that's better than 3 and 2, but not as good as 4. 4 is going to stay there. The gap between X and X4 is significant, but I think it's still there. I'm like thinking here. I think X4 has way more positives. And honestly, the only thing I didn't like about it was the powers, honestly. Yeah, X4 is, yeah, it's good. It's top. It's S. Yeah, okay. I had to really think about it. It's whatever. You play a Zero. Zero rocks. The music is insane. Actually, I'll play some Mega Man X4 music right now on stream. Let's do that. Hey, everybody! We got X5, baby! Where do you think I'm gonna put X5, guys? Where am I putting X5, guys? Where am I putting that game? Probably C or D. Probably C or D? You doubt it's A? Oh, hell no, it's not A. Let me get that off. Okay, let's see. Am I putting it that way? Let me look at the other games first. Oh man, I really don't like this game. It's just like the pacing is so bad. Oh my god. Why does Alia... I crash out when I think about it, man. I fucking crash out. Why does Alia Why does she stop you every 2 seconds? Why does she do that? Like, I want to put it here. Yo, why does she... It was so frustrating to play. The game was so frustrating. Oh my god. I couldn't believe it. And the auto... Oh my god. You know what? Fuck it, man. Fuck it. It's going in F. Like, literally, I don't even know, man. No, bottom of D. I can't tell you how frustrated I was playing this game. This was so not fun. I'm getting some PTSD right now, dude. The auto scrollers, Alia, like, would not shut up every single stage. I think my only peace of mind when I was in the Sigma stages. She finally shut up. Like, I'm not exaggerating. Killed the game for me. It literally killed the game. The powers are better than X4, but it's just, let me play the game. You got the auto scrollers on top of that with the Vault Kraken and the whale. I forgot this guy's name, man. Tidal whale. It's just the pacing, bro. When I get to the other games, I might move it. I'm gonna put it in D for now. My sole experience with the game was crushing. And like the RNG stuff with the cannon, like you collect all these pieces and there's a chance you get a bad ending. Like, what is that? The music is great. Yes, I'll give it that. But it's just, I gotta go with my experience. Okay, let's move on. Now I can talk about X6. Everybody gave me so much shit about X6. I'm putting it in A. I'm sorry. My experience with X6 was much better. Everybody said the game was terrible. Everybody told me the game was terrible, but I actually had a good time. Like, yeah, the game's hard and frustrating in some parts. I had a great time with the game. Like, I couldn't believe it. When I was going through the series, they were like, oh man, if you don't like X5, you're gonna hate X6. But I actually had a good time with the game. X6 was the biggest shock out of all of these because you defied everyone's predisposition with it. For like years, people said it's bad, but then you come along and make it not look bad. Like, not that bad at all. No, I thought it was good. Like I said, when I was ranking the numbered games, I was like, I don't want to base a game off difficulty. The game has very hard parts, and it is a difficult game, but I don't know, I had a good time. This game has the shadow armor, bro. Goddamn shadow armor, man. But think about it, man. X5 got the Gaia armor, and X6 has the shadow armor, bro. Think about that. I think X6 gave you the perfect balance of difficulty. It did. It really did. Like, yeah, there was crazy parts. Like some of the jumps. Yeah, I ranked Mega Man base low because the game's overly difficult. It's frustrating. Mega Man X5 is low because it is frustrating. Like, yeah, it's hard. This always comes up when I have a conversation with somebody that doesn't play all the Mega Man games. They always say this: oh yeah, Mega Man's hard. Like, no matter what game you bring up, like, oh yeah, Mega Man is hard. Yeah, it's hard. That's why I really want to make it clear when I say, yeah, there's difficult games, but there's also frustrating games, and I think that should be separated. I look crazy. Maybe I am crazy when I rank it this highly. We might make some changes. I don't know. X7. Okay. Which one's worse? Is X5 worse than 7? Man, X7 is its own piece of shit. I don't know, man. There's just so many things I can say. I think the list of good things is definitely less than the list of bad things. It's just, the game is just, oh boy, what can I say about it? Like, I feel like these games are bad for their own reasons. I feel like if there was a mod, I'm pretty sure there's a mod. There's got to be a mod that just disables Ali. I think X5 is a better experience. The auto scroll levels is pretty bad. I do not like auto scrollers. X7 is just bad. Camera in this game is so bad. Oh my god, the controls are so bad. Yeah, I might just put that there. Like, you talk about auto scrollers and you losing your ability to control your character, and then the X7 comes out of nowhere with this crazy camera. Oh my god, the camera. Oh my fucking god. Why am I getting stressed out talking about X5 and X7, man? It's because of my PTSD, bro. This is just PTSD, man. I'm just sitting here and I'm just like, wow. Like, I can't believe they made this game. I'm just gonna go to X8. X8, we just finished that like an hour ago. I feel like rearranging this, maybe I'll do like this. Maybe I'll do something like this. But then that kind of disrespects X3 and 2 a little bit. It's weird. I think I might have too many tiers, maybe. The gap between B and C is drastic, is overly drastic. Like, there is objectively a tier in between there, but just to make it not look stretched out and cluttered, we're gonna condense it. But there is a space. There is something there. There is a placeholder between B and C. Shit, man, I might just do this. I might just change that to D and just like not have a C rank. Like, I'll just, that's the difference. It's a shame because X8 has really good controls. Like all the negative things I had against X7 and its controls, I think they fixed it a lot with X8. They made it back into like a 2D, you know, 2.5D ish type game. But then they have like these weird level designs where you're like, there's like an on-rail shooter, there's a bike level auto scroller thing, freaking Burn Rooster with his more auto scrollers with the platforms. It's just a bad time. But I do certainly feel like I had a worse time with X5 and X7. But I'm talking strictly like vanilla. Like, I feel like if Alia was patched out somehow, you know, we can bump this up. You know, we could probably put it here. You know, we could probably definitely bump it up. But we're talking about the vanilla experience, baby. This is my first time playing the game. All right, now we move on to Command Mission. Command Mission is like not the traditional Mega Man game. I think it's yeah. I think top of A. Yeah, Command Mission is a good game. It was a good experience. I had a great time. It's different. It's kind of weird to rank it because you're comparing it to like a platformer. I might be ranking it a little too high. I feel like it's a little too high. Maybe nah. I'll keep it like that. I think this is fine. Like, do I want to change this? I don't know if I want to change the bottom row. Like, this is easily interchangeable, I think. Maybe X5 goes there. Nah, Command Mission is one of the best games. Yeah, you know, yeah. I think I'll leave it there. It's not a perfect game. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say Command Mission is perfect, but it's a good time. Like, I had no problems. And I had the best characters, man. Cinnamon, Massimo, my boy. Probably my favorite version of Axel. Probably. I don't even know if I should say that. Axel's a weird character, man. I don't know. Do I like Axel as a character? I think that's kind of weird. X1, X4, Command Mission, X6, 3, X3, X2. Whoops. X8, then X5, X7. The gap between B rank and D rank. There is a gap there. And these are truly not good games. Like, there's let me put a line here. I could put C, but there's no game in C. So I could put like put a dash. Put a little dash. There's a gap there, my friend. There's no C rank. It doesn't exist. There's just SAB and then in the fiery pits of hell. But yeah, this is my experience with the X series. This is it right here. What do you guys think? You guys agree with this list? I'm pretty sure nobody agrees with the X6 placement. Next week starts 0. Okay, I'm gonna take a minor break from Mega Man. We will continue the Mega Man series with 0, but I think I wanna take a small break from all the Mega Man stuff. Briefly, like a very brief break. I want to play some games. I'm thinking, do I want to do Legend of Zelda Link to the Past? I've never played Legend of Zelda Link to the Past, and I never played Super Metroid. I wanna do that. May I mention that the 3D side-scrolling Mega Man X games look terrible? Oh, you talking about Mega Man X8 and X7? Oh no, those were terrible, bro. as you can see from my tier list. So low, in fact, that I had to make a goddamn gap. I made a gap between B. I made a gap between B and D. X5 was like, maybe somebody could mod out, you know, Alia. You'll start the stage, it goes, ready, start. You'll take like a few steps, and then Alia stops you. She goes, this facility was once controlled by whatever. And then you do a little couple more platforming sections, right? And then you stop, and then she'll stop. She stops you again. She'll stop you and she'll go, did you know that you can attack while climbing a ladder? Okay, yeah, thanks. Awesome. And then you keep playing, and then you keep playing the game, and then she stops you again and she goes, watch out, X, there's spikes ahead. If you touch them, you'll die. And then you're like, oh fuck, I already knew that. X, be careful, if you climb that ladder, there's enemies up there and they'll attack you. I'm like, let me play the game and let me figure it out on my own.